Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mr. Chen. It's been a while since you've seen my face. Here's a small, brief lesson on MPM1D, grade 9 math, measurement units, and let's just get to it. I wanted to take a look at the volume and surface area of a regular prism, and I wanted to show you how I did it. So hopefully this will work properly, and hopefully you're safe and everything. As always, you feel free to email me if you have any questions. I'm going to share the screen now. Hopefully you can see this. This is question 25 that I think I posted on the worksheet. And notice it's a composite shape of a rectangular prism. And there's a couple ways of doing this question. So one more time, we're trying to find the volume. And again, if you remember, it's volume equals base times height. And the surface area, again, if you want to do it how you were taught in middle school, feel free to add up all the rectangles and everything like that. But I think some of you actually understand that I try to show you a faster way. It's 2b plus HP. And it's fascinating that many of you can do this, I think, with no problem. Just had to make sure I had my calculator handy. And so let's try to find the volume first. Now the volume for this is going to be the base. Now what's the base? So I'm going to trace this out as best I can. And I apologize if it looks kind of weird. This is clearly some kind of staircase prism. So we need to find the area of this base. So this is the base. Right, so this is 12. This is 15. That's 3. That's 6. That's 5. This is 4. And notice I did not put the 2 because the 2 is, believe it or not, is the height of this prism. If you were to drop down this staircase prism, this is one of the base, and then on the other side is another staircase. But it is still a composite shape, so we need to find the area of this base. And I think some of you realize we need some other measurements. I think some of you would find the total area of the base is equal to this rectangle. We'll call this area 1. This one, area 2. And this last one, area 3. But notice that the area 3, we don't have their dimensions. But I think we can figure that out. So this is 15, that's 6, that's 4. This is probably 5 units. And this length is 12 units, so 3 and 5, that's 8. So 8 from 12 is 4. So we had to do some problem solving to solve that. Right? So these two were the new ones that we had to find for area 3. Oops. A lot of you know that with the composite shape that we're going to do for the base, we have to add up all the areas and its length times width for area of a rectangle. So for area 1, just follow along, it's 15 times 3 plus area 2. Now that's ooh, we had to figure that out too. That is, what is that? 9, right? 9 times 5. And again, if you didn't know how I got 9, that's from 15 and 6. So that middle part was kind of, we had to deduce that. And then the last one, area 3, it's 5 times 4. So let's just take a look. 15 times 3 plus 9 times 5 plus 5 times 4. So that's 110. That's the area of the base. So to answer the question, volume is equal to area of the base times its height. And again, one more time, what is the height of this prism? The height of the prism is 2 centimeters. So 110 times 2, 220 cubic centimeters. Which is correct. So now we have to find the surface area. And believe it or not, we've actually done a lot of the work. Judging back to our base, what's the perimeter of this? So the total perimeter is the total perimeter of this base. And I think we have all the lengths. So we have 15 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus another 4 plus 5. The reason why I put that this 4 here, let's just put that there so you can see it, plus 12. Let me just double check. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take out a calculator, add these all up. 15 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5 plus 12. And total perimeter is 54 centimeters. And so to find the surface area, let's just box this out as the volume. Surface area is equal to 2 times the base. Well, we know the base is 110. That's from that above answer. Plus the height. And again, what's the height of the prism? It's 2. And the total perimeter is, it's purple, 54. So I like this formula for any rectangle, for any prism, right prism. It's a lot easier than adding up the squares and just problem solving. It tends to be very efficient. And I think the total surface area or the wrapping is going to be 328 centimeters squared. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. One of the questions that I showed you with a full solution. And that's why I don't like adding up the 3 rectangular prisms and add them up, or all these length times width. It just gets very, very tedious. And that's why some of you are noticing I like the efficiency of a formula. Notice also in the handouts that I think are in the Google Classroom. Again, you can definitely use those EQAO formula sheets, but sometimes, you know, understanding where these numbers came from or where these values came from, it's a lot easier. As always, if you need some help on this particular review of one of the questions I took up, feel free to email me. Okay, I'm going to pause the video, and I think that's it. Take care. Have a nice day.